Hello everybody and welcome to Thursday Night Fights 26. I'm your host Ronan Lightsbane, and this week we have an amazing level 1 free-for-all PvP last player standing Shadowknight only battle royal. Yeah, that's a lot to say, but that's what was going on this week in TKF. But before we get to that, I understand that there's been a disturbance in the locker room of Kingdom. Apparently Dadelous was perhaps imbibing in too many Minotaur hero brews and was calling out members of his own guild, telling them to step into the ring so he can prove who the best PvPer in Kingdom really is. Well, 2 members showed up and, well, we have that footage for you and other footage throughout the week of great PvP events that took place in Norath. Project 99. Let's get down to that footage now.
Well, it looks like I'm calling this one solo. Alright, it's about to begin. Here's the fireworks. Alright, Ronan taking position so he can get a glimpse of this action. I don't know what started this locker room dispute, but it's gonna be settled here. Alright, Dadelous making some quick offense. Sinlight yet to deal any damage to Dadelous. Unusual for a wizard. Probably has a nice rune due to that epic. Sinlight at 69. Dadelous at 100%. Ooh, a little bit of damage finally from the wizard on the necromancer. But he's in desperate straits as he's below 25%. He's down to 14. Oh man. And that'll be it. Whoa! Dadelous making quick work of the first opponent. I can't believe it. On to match 2.
Alright everybody, it's the voice of reason in TKF, Bobby, and we're going to have match 2 of this gauntlet. Jesse will not be joining me as Ruinin was too cheap to pay us both to commentate this fight. Here we go! Dadelous sending his pet in. What is that, a levitate? Well, we must remember, these are hardcore rules. This is not a stipulated circumstance under a normal TKF fight, but it is in our hardcore matchups. The monk trying to evade. Both fighters in the crowd now. Unable to get away from that necromancer pet. But where is Dadelous? Oh, I see him in the distance. Ebolarama trying to clear the gap, but the levitate is too much, making Dadelous extra slippery. It appears as if the monk is stunned, still unable to clear that gap. Dadelous still at 100% HP, as both fighters are fighting through the crowd again. A great crowd for this impromptu matchup. The monk trying to fight off the pet. It may be his only option. Very low on hit points, he pops a mend. Trying now to get away, realizing it is a futile effort to try to fight that necromancer pet. He's very low now. And that'll be it. Wow. Dadelous taking out 2 of his own guild members. What a matchup. And now a word from our sponsors. Next time you're adventuring in Fade War, consider Shop of All Holds. Whether you're seeking cloth armor, or maybe some expensive jewelry, we have everything you need, including useless items, strange footwear, and even unique vegan food. Consider Shop of All Holds in downtown Felwithe, 1500 Tunair Boulevard. Alright everybody, it's the Architect Ruinin Lightsbane with a special handicap matchup before our main event. PvPReferee will be taking on Wurtle, the Rogue, but PvPReferee in this matchup will not be using his bow or his venomous Axe of Velium Brood. Here we go, PvPReferee coming in, a swing and a miss. Wurtle positioning, A swing, both fighters at around 90%. Wurtle taking it to PvPReferee. Has a slight advantage right now. PvPReferee coming back slightly. 2 blows in succession. Wurtle, slippery as can be. Another strike against PvPReferee, and another! He's got about a 10% hit point advantage over PvPReferee, and I don't think we've ever seen it. PvPReferee going for the flash of light, and it lands. Wurtle running aimlessly. PvPReferee trying to close the gap. No, instead he'll cast a heal on himself. Probably a wise move. Bringing himself back to 88%. Swinging that Wraith Bone Hammer. As everyone knows, he uses Venomous Axe of the Velium Brood. Probably has no skill in one-hand blunt. Both fighters at about 78%. Even as can be right now. Both fighters at around 71%. The flash of light is interrupted. Wow, PvPReferee down to, I believe, wow, he's at 59%. Wurtle with about 12% hit point lead. We have definitely not seen that. PvPReferee closing the gap slightly. Going for another flash of light, and it appears like it lands. Also, getting a blow in there. Perhaps it did not land because Wurtle is sticking to him and closing that gap as well. Incredible jousting going on between these two. Wurtle at around 40%, PvPReferee at around 50%. Wow, Wurtle with some more strikes, closing the gap even more. Has a lead right now of about 10%. Wait, PvPReferee gets another hit in. PvPReferee has never been this low. Never. Trying to cast some heals upon himself, but Wurtle sticking on him. Interrupting all of his casts. He may have channeled that one. He was not able to channel that one though. He gets a heal off on himself, but that is a very small heal at this level. Wurtle really giving it to the undefeated PvPReferee. PvPReferee below 25%. Oh, and there's a lay on hands bringing it back to full health. He's not winning the crowd over with that. The crowd behind Wurtle right now. Will Wurtle be able to come back? While it is not cheating, some say paladins using their lay on hands is a little bit of a villainous move. Wurtle below 20%. See, if you look at the hit point ratio right now, Wurtle probably would have won this fight without that lay on hands. That may be grounds for a rematch clause. Oh yeah, he's taking PvPReferee down to 50%. PvPReferee not able to really land anything. Okay. A couple of hits from PvPReferee. Okay, he's in rare form now. He's showing people why he's undefeated. Wow, Wurtle did almost go through an entire another hit point bar. But now he's down. Can he get back up? Or can PvPReferee end it here? He just needs one more hit. He's still missing. Oh! Winner! PvPReferee moving to 12-0. What a good fight by Wurtle, though. Well, a couple of interesting matches between the guys in Kingdom, and PvP with a heck of a fight with that underdog, Rogue Wurtle. I'm going to show you in the next segment how if you'd like to be a part of TKF, you can join us and sign up to fight. And now for your main event.
Sunday night, Shadowknight Showdown.
And here are your contestants for tonight's event.
Look here, brother. Shadowknight Mania is about to run wild tonight, and if you got something to say about it, get in the ring and feel the harm touch. Ooh, yeah!
I'm only here because Ruinen offered me a free handbag, and I hope he keeps good on his word. I mean, I guess I could win.
I think I have a chance. I really do. Sorry, girl. That handbag is mine.
5 competitors will step into the ring tonight. 4 will fall, and all but Cubes will rest in peace.
Huh. I've been training so hard for this. Anyone else winning would just be uncivilized.
And those are your contestants for tonight's event. Let's head on down to the ring.
Alright everybody, and welcome to the main event, Sunday night Shadowknight Showdown. Here's the fireworks. And Cubes rushes in and starts it off with a harm touch. Very unusual stratagem there, my friend. All the players jockeying for positioning, trying to move around. Who will be the first to go down? What's most important is who will be the last to remain. Okay, I gave all players a longbow and some arrows, and we're finally starting to see them being used. Cubes crouching now. Very unusual strategy out of this fellow. He had quite the promo before the match, though. Alright, not too much going on right now. A little bit of skirmishing. That's about it. Interesting. Alright, our first commercial break, and we're back. Alright, we see some arrows. I think I saw a harm touch there out of somebody. Very strange that people are using them so early, but perhaps they really want to get the first player down. And it looks like it might be DK Jr., as he has all 4 of the contestants surrounding him, trying to remove him from this extravagant affair. Kind of looks like a circle pit at a punk rock concert. Will they catch up to him? He's taking a lot of damage now. He's surrounded. There's not too much he can do. They have decided that he will go first. Seems a little unfair, but it's 5 Shadow Knights. What do you expect? How he's surviving this long with all of these players up against him, kind of amazing. And it looks like he's the first to go. Sad. All of East Freeport is mourning for him. Who will be the next that the players turn on? Very interesting. I can tell at least 2 harm touches are down. Okay, quick commercial break, and we're back. Okay, it looks like Rose is in the corner. I think they went down. And they're back up. Unusual. They did not finish her off when they had the chance. Oh, and there she goes down again. And it looks like... Yes, it looks like they will finish her off this time. All right, 2 players down, 3 remain. Will Cube stay true to his word and win this match and put down the rest of the competitors? Or will the 2 ladies team up and turn against him? Okay, another commercial break. And we're back. Cubes is down. Well, he's up again. Oh, and there he goes down yet again. I'm puzzled that they're not finishing people off when they get on the ground. There's nothing against coming back, and you will slowly return. Yes, he is still there and still alive, although bleeding. The 2 ladies going after each other now, thinking that only 2 contestants remain, but there is actually 3. I'm sure they will notice and finish him off soon. I believe Zizara, or she may realize it. Okay, now his corpse is moving on the floor. It should be painfully obvious to these 2 that he is still alive. He's back up. He's back in this competition. See, this is what happens when you don't pay enough attention. If he would come back to win this after being on the ground and being ignored by the 2 remaining competitors, that would be something. He is strafing very well. Look at him go. Very tricky, very slippery. However, he must be very low hit points because he is not trying to make any offense of his own, and we know that he was the first player to use his harm touch, so he doesn't even have that. The 2 ladies seem a little bit confused. Somebody got hit from perhaps an arrow, maybe from cubes? I couldn't tell the positioning of the archery fire there. Okay, cubes getting hit again. Will they turn? I mean, I guess in a sense they are teaming up on him still. But I think both of the ladies have to realize that they have to keep some of their hit points. Oh, and Cubes is down again. Will they finish him off this time? His body's still moving. And that'll be it for Cubes. Good run. Especially after being knocked down. Maybe, just maybe, if he would have held his harm touch, he could have done something in that position there. All right, we're down to 2 ladies. And our final commercial break. And we're back. Who will win this fight? Jousting is so important here, timing your auto attacks. I don't believe any of these characters have harm touch yet, but I could be surprised. It looks like Zizara is landing a few more of her hits, but at this point it will not take much to finish either of them off. I think we're getting close to the end here. Oh! Will that be it? One more hit and that could end it. And we got a winner! What a matchup! The Iron Lady of TKF, Zizara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we have our champion of tonight and winner of 5,000 platinum. Congratulations. And that about wraps up TKF 26. Let's give out our prizes and say goodbye to our fighters. DK Jr., 250 platinum. Rosesk, also 250 platinum. Cubes, 5,000 platinum. Yeah, take a bow, mate. Zaysharia, 1,000 platinum. Who's this? They better not get in my video. Lego lasagna? Come on, dude. Zaysaria, 5,000 platinum. Our champion. Look for new events coming up soon. Check Reddit for flyers.